First question I want to ask is, how did everyone do on last week's message on tame the tongue? We looked at our tongue and how it's such a passive thing within our mouth, a little member, and yet it does such great destruction. Again, it's passive. The tongue itself does nothing. So we had to find out what the problem is, what it controls. And we saw, based on what Jesus was saying, and I'm going to look at two verses from that, Luke 6:45, a good man out of the good treasures of his heart brings forth good, and an evil man out of the evil treasures of his heart brings forth evil. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So Jesus is telling us it's a heart problem. It's the heart that's motivating these things. So as these things come out, it's not just random. It's something that's been there. It's been mulled over once or twice. Maybe it's a quick, how can I jab that person or whatever? Another verse is from Jesus, Matthew 15, verses 18 through 20. But these things which proceed from the mouth come from the heart, and they defile a man. For out of the heart proceeds evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies. These things which defile the man, but to eat with unwashed hands did not defile the man. He had been talking with the Pharisees and said, hey, your disciples don't wash their hands. And he went on to teach, it's not the outward, it's the inward. And as we talk through this, as we go through these Bible studies, I often mention it's an inward problem. It's something going on here, our innermost being. Then James 3:8 says, but no man can tame the tongue. It is unruly, full of deceit, deadly poison. So we see here that man cannot tame the tongue. It's tough. It talks about, hey, we've tamed everything, but this thing right here, to have it under control, impossible for man. And I told you, if you're going through it, and again, if you went through it last week and it was like, those are tough things. They're tough for a lot of us. Take it to God. God is able to give you the power, the strength to mold and shape our heart. He wants to take that stony heart out of us and give us a heart of flesh. He wants us to be tender with it. So we need to take it to Jesus.